Hi everyone, this is a gas walkthrough. This is Dead or Alive Arrows by Bill Murphy. This hasn't been posted yet, but I'm recording ahead of time since it is on the schedule. And today we have two types of arrows, which I don't remember appearing in the same gas puzzle before. I feel like we've probably used one or both types separately, but it's entirely possible I've forgotten. I forget puzzles I've solved all the time. There's been a lot at this point. So we have normal Sudoku rules, 1 to 9 in each row, column, and 3 by 3 box. Additionally, we have two types of arrows. One of them are these white arrows, so just a outline of an arrow. And a digit in a cell containing a white arrow must appear in the direction of the arrow. So if this is a 7, say, then one of these cells has to also be 7. The gray arrows mean that the digit in the cell cannot appear in that direction. So if this is a 4, none of these can be 4. Those are the rules. We're going to start with the white arrows. In large part because the white arrows are very restricted in that they appear in a box that only has 3 empty cells, and they are the cells with the arrow. So these 3 arrows are all from 7, 8, and 9. Now, whatever digit this is, if this is a 7, say, 7 can't appear in the box again. So 7 is going to have to appear in one of these 3 cells in box 6. But that's true of this digit and this digit as well. They're going to have to appear in a different box. There are only 3 places for these 3 digits to appear. So they are 7, 8, and 9. And we can disambiguate one of them. This cell can't be a 7, but it also can't be an 8 because of the gray arrow. If we had an 8 here, that would be telling us that 8 cannot appear in these cells. Well, there's an 8 right now. So this is 9. That means 9 it can't appear here, but we already have a 9 in the box, so that's fine. Probably do a little more with that, but I will come back to it in a bit. This is not 8, this is not 9, this is not 7. Now this arrow is only pointing at one cell, so whatever digit goes here has to appear in this cell, and this can't be a 9, so the only thing it can be is a 7. And that's going to disambiguate that box. This cell can only be 1 or 3, and there's a 1 in the row, so this is a 3. Alright, we're going to do something very similar down here. These are from 1, 2, 3. Because they're all on white arrows on the same diagonal, all 3 of them have to appear in the remaining 3 cells on that diagonal. So these are also from 1, 2, 3. This arrow can't contain a 2 because there's a 2 that it's pointing at, and it also can't contain a 3 because there's a 3 in the row. So there's our 1. Down here, this can't be 2, this can't be 1, this can't be 3 from the digits at the top. And also, this arrow is pointing at this cell, so these are the same, and they can't be 1. So these are 3, this is 2, 1. Alright, we can do some Sudoku at this point. So let's start up here. We've got 2 1s looking into this box, and we've got a 1 looking up, so this is the only place for 1. Down here we have 9s. Same thing. None of those can be 9, so this is a 9. Oh, I forgot to do this one. This is 7 or 9. Well, it's obviously not 9, so that's 7. The 7 disambiguates 8, 7 here. The 3 gives us 2 and 3 there. Alright, these cells can't contain 5 or 8. They can't contain 2 anyway because of the box. So the only things left for these to be are 4, 6, and 9, because it's 7 here. This one can't be 9. So those are our options. These are going to be pretty similar. They can't be 2 and 5. They can't be 3. So they are 1, 4, and 6. This one can't be 1. And that pretty much finishes the arrows. Obviously, we still have some pencil marks, but whatever we resolve these two, they're not going to be the same as what they're pointing. We do still have these arrows though. So let's look at these. One is looking into this box. This one is looking into this box. This one is looking into this box. And this one is looking into this box. So this is our only place for 1. 9 is going to be similar. We have 9s in these columns, 9 here, and this 9 pointing. So that's a 9. We also need to remember, even though we've resolved the next box, it still applies to the rest of these cells. So none of these are 9. It doesn't matter here because we've got 9s in the columns, but worth keeping in mind. So 9 is going to appear in one of these cells, and 1 is going to appear in one of these cells. Okay, looking across here, we need a 3 in the row. The other way to look at it, where does 3 go in this box? Can't go here. That's the only place for 3, in this box or in this row, whichever way you prefer to look at it. This is 2 or 6, and this is 6 or 8, and this can be any of those. Across here, we need a 7. We've got 7s there, so this is 7. This can be 4 or 8. This can be 4 or 6, 2. And this can be 2, 4, or 8. Alright, we still need a 2 and a 5 in here. I don't think we can do that yet. Let's look at this row. We need 5, 6, and 9. And that is still unresolved. Here we need 1, 4, and 5. It's not 1. Oh, we can do some more in this box. 2 there gives us 4 and 2 row. What I was missing. 6 there. 4 and 6 makes that a 9. This is no longer 6. And these are from 6 and 8. The 8 there makes that a 6. 6 gives us 4 and 1. And that finishes those arrows. These are going to be from 5, 6, and 8. The 8s give 8 in that cell. 6 gives us 5, 6. Well, the 5 gives us 4 there. It's not 4 either. These are 2, 4, and 5. We have 2s looking in, but this is 2. 4 says this is 5, 4. The 5 makes this a 6, which makes this a 9, this a 5, and this a 9. We need 2 at the bottom of the column. So this will have to be our 2 in this row. This 4 and 8, 2. The 8 gives us 6 and 8. The 5 gives us 1, 5, and 1. And now we're just finishing off with Sudoku. We need a 7 in the row, a 5 in the row, and a 3 in the row. This is an 8 in the column. And now up here we need 5 and 6. 5 there gives us 6, 5 in that order. This is 6 and 7. And here we need 3 and 4. We have a 3 there. 4, 3, 4, and 5. And that is the solution to Dead or Alive arrows.